Hey guys, Van Quig Coins and Bullion here. Today I have a little bit of a different video. Before I jump into that, I want to just get some housekeeping stuff out of the way. I wanted to get your guys' input on you guys buying bullion from me. I know other smaller dealers either have a mailing list or a subscription service through their website. Is this something that you guys would be interested in? I get a lot of, bullion like this, 90% dimes, stuff like this. I get, silver bars in, and, stuff like this is generally, as a dealer, you don't make a lot on. And I think I've mentioned with the website, Wix takes 4%. So that kind of really eats into my margin on this low profit stuff. And that would basically either doing a mailing list, daily, weekly, whatever, basically directly sell to you guys. Is that something that would interest you? Or, should I just kind of keep trying selling locally? Because I do get a lot of it in, and I'm thinking I'm going to keep getting more and more. But let me know if either doing a monthly subscription service where it's a X dollar amount and then basically would be low, medium, high premium stuff, and I'd send it out monthly, or I just circulate a mailing list and people call and, I ship it out that way. But today I am covering how anybody can buy coins like a coin dealer. So, I don't know if I've talked about this much, but I, did not start out as a coin dealer. I started out in engineering. That's what I went to school for. And I'm kind of transitioning to this as this develops, right? And it grows. And I just kind of wanted to talk about this as a topic. And I've got some stuff here to show you guys, just for you to look at while I've got some notes here, and I'll kind of cover things. These are in no particular order, by the way, of importance, but I think they're all equally important for people that want to either become dealers or, just get better deals as a consumer. So, we'll kind of start from the top here. We'll talk about establishing relationships. And I'm just going to kind of show stuff on the screen while I talk, and you guys can look at that. So talking about establishing relationships, just like anything in life, being a dealer is it's 100% relationship based, both with people that you're buying from and people that you're selling to. You want to have good relationships with people that you're buying from because you want people to come back, or customers that want to buy from you. You want to be able to provide both good deals to people that are buying from you and fair prices for people that want to sell to you. So how do you establish these relationships? A big thing for me, and we're kind of blessed here in the Twin Cities, here in Minnesota, we actually have probably 3 or 4 shows every month, and I go to every single show. So I know some places don't have, that many shows. Maybe you only have, 1 or 2 shows a year. But a big thing that I recommend is going to shows, talk with the dealers, get in there. If there's an early bird badge, spend the 25, 50 bucks, whatever, for the early bird badge. Get in there, sit, talk with the dealers, look at what they have, and go to as many shows as you can. Local is always best. I find that the bigger the shows, you kind of get lost in the sea of people, and you want to be able to stand out to people. So, if there's a small show with, maybe 20 dealers, and you go every single month, you're going to stand out to them because just by you being there, you talking with them, you're looking at their coins, their currency, their bullion, and, they recognize you the second, third, fourth time. A big thing for me is trying to remember people's names. For people that, come sell to me, it's about establishing the relationships. And similarly with the shows, go to coin shops. So if you have a local shop, some places only have pawn shops, but those are still opportunities for you to develop relationships. So, with coin shops, obviously it's an outlet to buy and sell, and, let the dealer know, hey, I'm a buyer of wheat cents. When you get in a big wheat cents, I want to buy them. And typically they are really happy to, cut you a deal because they don't have to sit on them, right? They'll make a quick buck and you can go on your way. Another good one is joining a coin club, or if you don't have a coin club, making one. So I am part of 2 coin clubs here in the Twin Cities. We meet once a month, respectively, for each show. And one of the clubs is more, it's more commerce related. So people bring things that they want to sell. And the other one is more educational. I actually like the educational one because I am always kind of constantly looking to learn more about coins, currency. We have people that come in and talk about foreign stuff, about ancients, and just things that I may never encounter in my coin career. So we talked about establishing relationships. The next thing that I would recommend is register as a business. So this is free. It's free in Minnesota, and I'm pretty sure that it's free in most states to register as a sole proprietorship. You get a federal tax ID and you get a state tax ID. And the reason for this is even if you have no intentions to sell, this cuts you a better deal when you're buying from dealers, especially in states that have tax. And then you are, basically if a dealer is charging you tax, that chops, 5 to 8% off the top in theory, and they should be collecting tax on that kind of stuff. So, and then obviously as you grow, that by you having a tax ID, that opens you up for wholesale opportunities. So with wholesale opportunities, you get bulk buying discounts, you get overstock discounts, working with dealers, and working with places like AppMax. I use Upstate Coin Gold. I ship a lot of stuff to them. And a big thing with this is being able to work your relationships with the dealers and the people at the shows and basically say, how can I help you out? So with the case of the wheat cents, the coin dealers say, hey, I just got 5,000 wheat cents in. I paid, $180 a bag for 5,000, and you can have it for $200. I make $20. I'm happy. You're paying 4 cents a coin or whatever, and then you can either sort through them, find better dates to sell, or you can throw them up on eBay, and you can net. It's a lot of work, but you can net 7 cents a coin, and basically you get 3 cents profit per coin. That's pretty dang good. And then from there, that's just more money in your pocket to spend on more coins. So talking about bulk buying, have a bankroll. That kind of ties in with the bulk buying and the overstock. So have a bankroll. I started doing this seriously in right around 2020. And I started with probably less than $1,000. And, I truly think that someone can start with 100. So going to a coin store, going to a coin show, and finding places that have, a ton of rounds, or generics or things like that, and then picking out some of the nicer ones. You might find one that's worth 35, 40, you're paying $30, and you're able to upsell those to other dealers or other collectors. And as you kind of do this more and more, you grow your bankroll. So, you're just adding more and more. Another thing to think about is looking for coins in places that aren't necessarily meant for coins. I'm not just saying eBay, but look at garage sales, estate sales, Craigslist, Facebook, that kind of thing. Advertise that you buy coins. So going to Facebook and Craigslist and putting a thing up that says, I want to buy coins from you. I buy jewelry, I buy sterling, I buy gold. And basically, you go and you say, hey, you need money. I have money. I'm happy to buy this from you. Obviously, you need to either be okay sitting on it or have an outlet for you to sell it to, either a shop or, you ship it to some place. There's a lot of refiners nationally where you can just ship them and they'll send you a check at fixed rates. And another good thing is knowing about market pricing. So with market pricing, I'm not just saying, pay it wholesale, because there's a lot of other places out there where you can figure out where what things are valued at. So, I mean, people know a lot of things. People have books, people use the red book. I take that all with a grain of salt. I mean, a dealer can put any number on their stuff. It does not mean that it's worth what they want to get out of it. So like, let's say, this dime here, I've got this for sale for, like $45 or something. And, I need to know that if I get 45 out of it, I need to pay less than that, right? So am I paying 40 and making 5? Am I paying 30 and making 15? Or am I paying 30 and making 10? Only getting $40 out of it. So stuff like that, where, and you can go and you can spend money for gray sheet. You can, figure out a paid wholesale, but a lot of stuff is readily available for free. There's eBay sold comps, there's PCGS, and, a lot of dealers still use that information. I know I do. And then kind of the ultimate thing here is don't be afraid to say no when buying from shows and shops. If a dealer flags you down, hey, I have this good deal for you. Well, it may not be a good deal. It may be something that they're stuck with. It may be something that they don't need. Maybe something that you don't need. So I know I've certainly been in that situation before, where a dealer says, hey, I have these Morgan dollars, I have these silver dollars, I have, American Eagles, and, you just kind of get stuck with the bag, and you don't want to do that. So by knowing the market pricing and knowing when to say no, and also not just saying no, but, is your money better spent elsewhere? For me, on bullion, I'm okay making like 5%, but I know if I want to buy coins, I want to make at least 10%, because they're a slow move, and, they're worth putting in the time and finding a buyer for. So just to kind of wrap this up, those are kind of the general things off the top of my head. Let me know if any of you guys do stuff like this. Let me know if this was informative, or if you guys have other ideas on how to buy coins like a coin dealer. But just to kind of recap, we have establishing relationships, potentially registering a business, bulk buying, overstock, helping dealers out, figuring out a bankroll, and rolling that up and keeping that to grow, finding coins in places that aren't normally selling coins, know your market pricing, and don't be afraid to say no when you are buying from dealers, not necessarily from someone that wants to sell you everything that they have, or a collection, or things like that. So let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your feedback on if you feel like this is accurate. And I would also love to hear your input on me potentially putting together a bullion mailing list, either weekly or maybe every couple of days as things come in, or potentially doing a subscription through the website. So let me know, guys. Thanks for your any feedback would be awesome. And let's dive right into the giveaway now. All right, everybody. So let's get to that giveaway. We are giving away this 1810 1 real. And the winner for the next giveaway is going to be this 1967 SMS set. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my links here for my website, Instagram, Google, and eBay. Instagram, here, just posting day-to-day stuff. I put a lot of bullion and stuff on there for quick sales. And all my stuff is listed for sale here on my website, vanquigcoins.com. And we will grab those comments. We got over 1,000 views in the last video, and 61 people commented. So that is awesome. All right, James Richard, you are the winner. So just reach out to me. I have all the details in the show notes on how to claim your prize. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night now. Bye-bye.